What's going on, people? It's your boy back with another video. I wasn't even going to do this because I normally don't just do this, but I saw Marvel dropped a bunch of shit earlier, like hours ago. And I wasn't even going to do it, and I said, you know what? I've been drinking a little bit. I'm feeling a little confident. I guess I'll do it. Anyway, Marvel dropped a bunch of shit at San Diego Comic Con today, or yesterday, I should say, because it is Sunday now. In the morning. It's early in the morning. And I was going through some and it piqued my interest, some of the things. So I was like, let's talk about it. Anyway, I'll just go down the list, keep this short. I want to talk, I don't want to ramble on for too long because I have a tendency to do that. But the first thing I'll talk about, they're all Marvel Studios, of course. I say, what if? So they're doing, anyone who's read Marvel comic book, they have what if timelines like the Marvel Zombies, or why am I forgetting stuff now? Well, they've done other what if stuff, and they just did recently, like which I was going to talk about later, but like a kind of one off with Blade versus Wolverine comic book. I haven't bought it, but people, upload on YouTube. So, damn, this is bright. Let me turn this brightness down. Or try to turn it down. There we go. It's gonna make it hard to read, but anyway, this is not shining in my eyes like that. Anyway, they have what if timelines, what if stories. I'm actually surprised they haven't started doing this before. I know DC is starting to do this now because they have the Joker is kind of what if timeline. They kind of what they're starting to do one-off type movies because not everybody likes shared universes. Some people not actually getting tired of it because Marvel has done it so much, and Marvel is so popular with it. People kind of like to go back to the old, original, where they would have one movie, or it would be a sequel or a trilogy of movies with that one hero being the main protagonist, not a bunch of other people interconnecting and they all connected and type shit like that. So, DC has said they started doing that. They're already doing it with the Joker. Marvel said they're going to start doing that with their what if thing. This is in phase 4, I believe. I get so confused sometimes with Marvel phase. I'm like, what is phase 3? Or I know it's not 2. Like, I'm pretty sure it's phase 4. Then they have the Eternals. I saw a picture of this, and it had Angelina Jolie, which if you read anything, she was actually in talks about being in the Eternals. Not sure if she'll play. I've seen some people talk about different Eternals. I can't remember off the top of my head. And it's been a while since I read anything with the Eternals in it, so I don't remember the characters off the top of my head. But I saw a picture with Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie participate in Marvel Studios panel on day 3 of San Diego Comic Con. Not sure what Salma Hayek is going to. She's probably going to play an Eternal, and it's a movie, so it's the whole movie's going to be dealing with Eternals. And we got Loki. We already knew this. They were talking about having this on Disney Plus. Not sure. I didn't read. Peach. Didn't read anything about this being a movie. I read that this was going to be a TV show along with some of these other ones I'm going to name off here. But I read that was going to be a TV show because if you saw Endgame, spoilers, if you haven't seen it, Loki basically created an alternate timeline by surviving, pretty much, because they went back to get the gem inside the Tesseract. I'm forgetting which one it was. I think it was space. I can't remember. Alcohol gave me the confidence to do this, but now it's making me forget. But they gave the gem and the Tesseract. They went to go get it, and hilarity ensued between Tony Stark trying to get it and falling out. And anyway, they showed what happened at the end of the Avengers movie with the timeline of where they were at, and Loki picked it up and disappeared, went like a teleporter. So that basically skewed up another timeline where Loki is alive. Because apparently, a lot of people saying, "Oh, Loki lived in Infinity War stuff." Apparently, he did not. He was actually dead. He actually died that time. Which when Thanos said no resurrection this time, he was serious. He's dead in that timeline. But apparently, either he's coming back because now they're introducing multiverses, or they're gonna just show this TV show. Or you never know what they might change it to a movie later on. But whatever this is, they're gonna have it. It seems like it's gonna have its own timeline type thing. Then we have Wanda and Vision. I haven't really seen any of that, but I guess it's gonna be Wanda and Vision. So they're gonna bring Vision back in some way, shape, or form, and have Wanda, of course, the Scarlet Witch in it. And I read that was gonna be a TV show. So they have Shang-Chi, which I'm very happy for, because, like I said before, you see any of my videos, if you add martial arts to anything, you already have my attention. Now you just have to make it at least a half-ass good story, and then you already got my money. But it's called Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That part was interesting because I haven't read anything yet. I was going to read up on this more, because I'm sure some stuff has been released since I read this. Even though this was hours ago I wrote this down. And I was like, I might do it. But they said the Ten Rings, I wonder if they're going to introduce the Mandarin. I'm curious. And so, like, since they introduced him in Iron Man 3, which everybody hated because he wasn't actually the Mandarin, he was a British actor who was pretending. I remember when I saw that, I was like, wow. I already didn't like this movie, and the fact that you did this twist made me dislike it even more. But anyway, they got Shang-Chi, which I've always been a fan of Shang-Chi. Like, I've been saying for a while, DC needs to do Karate Kid. They need to do that. They need to go ahead and do it. Marvel has already done Iron Fist, which, I mean, you could argue that failed or not based on the popularity of other Marvel TV shows that were on Netflix. It failed, but I mean, I thought it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was entertaining, you know. But this Shang-Chi, I said, gotta get the Karate Kid over at DC. Come on, like, get these martial arts people in. Come on, and get some good choreography. You're not gonna hire actual, like, actors who have martial art backgrounds, or maybe they were martial artists who turned actors, or I guess you could say like Keanu Reeves, who was an actor who got into martial arts when he was in the Matrix and kept doing it over time. Like, you're not gonna do that. Like, please get some good choreographers. Please don't make it look like shit. Like, these movies, like I always say in martial art movies, the martial arts is here, the acting is like here. This is the martial arts, that. If you have a movie with a majority of its fight scenes and stuff like that in martial arts, and you fail at that's like having a racing car video game and all the racing sucks. Like, they be like, oh, the story in the game is cool, but the cars and all the racing sucks. Like, what was the point of this one? Like, but anyway, they have a Hawkeye TV show coming. They have Black Widow movie coming out with Scarlett Johansson. I was reading something. I know it's a prequel to, like, her life. I heard some people kind of like, what's the point? We know she's dead unless they're gonna do something to bring her back somehow. But I mean, we know it's a prequel to. It's basically an origin story for Black Widow. She looks real happy in these pictures of Scarlett. She's like, oh, they brought me back, even though I'm dead, but I'm still getting paid, and I can demand more money because I've already been in this universe. Get back to the studio so I can keep demanding more money like Robert Downey Jr. did. But anyway, and we got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm very curious about that. That's an interesting pair up. I hope they didn't just decide to do that because of Infinity War. Like, they was like, I like their chemistry. Let's do a TV show about them. Like, I hope it wasn't just that, and then they hired a bunch of people to do it. Like, I hope it was something that was already thought of or in the works. But we have to wait and see it. That one, I'm kind of like, I mean, I'm on quite a few of these, like Hawkeye, Wanda, and Vision, and Loki. I'm kind of like, but I had to wait and see before I pass judgment. Just right now, I don't really care. But like I said, but the big news for me is Blade. Blade has what's his name? I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong. Is it Mahershala Ali? Where is it? Yeah, Mahershala Ali. He was in the Green Book. You don't know who that is. Apparently, they got him to play Blade. Now, he wouldn't be my first choice, but like with Robert Pattinson's Batman, I am going to give him a chance because he's a great actor. I've seen Robert Pattinson in some things, so I'm like, you know what? He could be. I'm not going to pass judgment on him on something he did a decade ago and hold him to like the people doing Ben Affleck. Yeah, but he's Daredevil. He played Daredevil, and that didn't work. Like, you know how long ago Daredevil was? But anyway, like, if you just don't like him, then that's fine. But don't make up excuses talking about he was in a superhero movie over a decade ago and say that's the reason why he wouldn't work in this. But anyway, Mahershala Ali is a great actor. Like I say with white characters, when they hire an actor to play a traditional white character, they say will have like Blade is black. They're already halfway there, so they got a black actor. So you already got a half right. So I am a little concerned as far as the martial arts. We got Wesley Snipes, who was a martial artist turned actor. Well, he kind of did really both growing up, like really around the same time. It's kind of like you said, like a Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee did commercials and shit before he even practiced martial arts. But the martial art, like I said, if you have choreography, good choreography, good stunt man. I don't know Hershey Ali, maybe he actually practices martial arts. I don't know his personal life. Maybe he already does. He looks fit already. I'm sure they probably want to have him bulk up a little bit because he's kind of slim. But I was actually surprised because I remember when I was looking at the new comic book with like Blade versus Wolverine, whatever. They made I don't know who the artist was, but he definitely made Blade look like Michael J. White. And I was looking at that and I was like, and I know Marvel does things where they're like, oh, well, our movies are successful even though our comic books are not anymore. Or it's not as much and not as successful as it used to be. Let's add like the stuff from the movies into the comic books. They did the same thing with their cartoon, and a lot of people didn't like it. But let's add that shit in there, and then it'll boost the popularity of the comic books. But I thought that since they made Blade look like Michael J. White, I said that's a good choice. Michael J. White is a martial artist, a well-known martial artist. He looks the part, I'd say. And I know people say he's a little on the older side. I think he's like 50, 51 or something years old. But he still has enough years and he keeps in shape enough. Well, you can get at least, I'd say, at least 7, 8 years. I don't know. Maybe not quite because he'd be pushing 60. But, I mean, hey, look at Robert Downey Jr., even his role isn't as physical, or Tom Cruise, who does his own stunts. That man's like 56. So, and Michael J. White, I would say, in much better shape, and has been in better shape longer than Tom Cruise has, or the course of their lives. But yeah, like I thought it would be Michael J. White, but it's not. It's Mahershala Ali, which I will say Mahershala Ali is a better actor than Michael J. White is. But like I said, he's not a better martial artist than Michael J. White. But like I said, if you get a good choreographer and I kind of hope they. I almost on one hand hope they don't have him like he doesn't say I want to do my own stunts because then you gotta have because if you don't have a good choreographer, then they might start trying to do that shaky cam shit or a bunch of cuts because they don't want to see him fucking up or you don't want or they do that also when it's a stunt man and you don't want especially when you don't want to see his face but usually they just film from the back from they have a stunt man step in but if it's you like most of the time when I see that with actors who want to do their own stunts they do a bunch of cuts or shaky cam because they didn't like they did that in the dark, not the Dark Knight, but Batman Begins. Didn't have a good fight choreography, so they had dark scenes, everybody wearing black, and they had shaky cam. And then Christopher Nolan's like, "Oh, it was to make you feel like you're immersed in the fight." No, all it did was make me feel nauseated and upset at how stupid this fight looks. Like this looks horrible. This supposed to be. And one thing you need to get right with Batman is the combat, which I say they did in Batman vs Superman. They did that in Drug. Yeah, that movie had a whole bunch of fucking problems, but the main thing they got right was Batman combat. And you argue the killing and all that stuff, whatever. I'm not arguing. I'm talking about the actual fighting. At least they had that. And I say he's probably the best that they've ever had in any Batman movie. I say the second would be the '89 Batman. Even though it's more straightforward combat and it was very hard to move in that suit, it at least looked good. It was no shaky cam. It was just straight up fighting. And, that was it. But it looked decent enough in that time period to where it's okay. Compared to all now, I will say Val Kilmer, Batman, and Batman Forever wasn't bad, especially the opening sequence when he came down to that glass ceiling and did that like flip over and start fighting. And that was cool. I don't lie. That was a cool sequence. Now the rest of that movie was kind of trash, but that was a cool sequence. But anyway, if they can pull this off, like I'm not one of those people who like I give Marvel credit for everything, and I'm sure that because there's quite a few things I haven't liked from their phases, but this as long as they get the combat right and the story to me is at least halfway decent story. It doesn't have to be an extremely complex story. I mean, he's Blade. He hates vampires. He hunts vampires. As far as the hero, that can be his motivation. That's it. He doesn't need to have a bunch of different complex motivations and shit like that. Blade just hates vampires. Now you can on the other hand, as far as like why he is in conflict with these particular vampires, that's different. Like in the first Blade where he was fighting a vampire and they were trying to resurrect a vampire god. That was but Blade, he was like, I just hate vampires. He just happened to stumble upon that situation. So he put all his attention on that at the time. So, that's it. That just like in Blade 2, where he was fighting vampire and then he happened to kind of stumble upon these super vampires. And then he thought that all these vampires are like a biological like evolution of vampires, and they kill vampires and humans, and they both turn into these super vampires. And then it comes out later that these super vampires were genetically engineered by one of the head vampires of this council or whatever, so they could be immune to everything and be just have all the perks, none of the weaknesses, kind of like Blade. So I guess you could say one of his weaknesses is being vulnerable to or having a thirst for blood. That's a weakness that even though he drinks it and it greatly increases his strength and speed, rips like a vampire. But everything else like sunlight and all that shit, garlic, and silver, he doesn't affect it at all. But and also like I said, that thirst makes him kind of go into a berserker type where if he doesn't feed or he will die as well, like vampire. Like the vampires die in this universe if they don't drink blood. But yeah, get a good choreographer. I think Herschel is a great actor, so he already got that down. As long as I had a bunch of shake cam, Should be good. And I was reading that we don't know. They didn't say anything about this actually being in the main continuity of the MCU. So it might be kind of almost in the realm of these one-offs, or maybe it's something that they're doing first and then seeing how people like it, and then they're going to, okay, now we'll bring it over into the MCU. And vampires exist now, but they've been secret and all this stuff over into the MCU. But like they kind of did with, even though it was a TV show, but with Inhumans, when they did Inhumans, I remember it was rumors about, first they were talking about doing a movie, and then they scrapped that, and then they was doing a TV show. A TV show was horrible, so they just kind of cut that shit off like cancer, like threw that shit out. But maybe that's what they're doing with this, or maybe it's gonna be kind of like its own series, and not like what if's probably gonna do whatever, anything they've already done in comic books, like just random shit. Like what if I guess what if Spider-Man get the became, what was it, like the cosmic power? Well, maybe it became like Captain Universe or some shit back in the day, like where he just, I think if I remember, I think he like uppercutted the Hulk into space. Some shit. Like one punched his ass like up into space. So he was very powerful. But anyway, then we got Thor: Love and Thunder, which I saw they brought back Natalie Portman to play. I call her Jane Thor. I know people say she Thor or female Thor. I just always call her Jane Thor since the comics came out. And I thought, to be honest, I thought Natalie Portman was done. She was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be in anymore, all that stuff. But they contacted her agent and they brought her back, and she's gonna be the female Thor from what I've read. So they got Taika Waititi here bowing to her, giving her Mjolnir. I wonder if she's gonna work out, or they gonna, because since she wears the mask, how they gonna just get a bigger actress to, because she's kind of short too. I'm gonna get a bigger actress to play her when she's Jane Thor. But apparently, we don't know yet. So yeah, so Natalie Portman and Jane Foster return to Thor Goddess. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know if she's gonna, what they're gonna do with that. But I'm surprised that she came back, because she seemed like she kind of didn't want to come back. And the last Thor movie she was in was Thor: The Dark World, which did not do well. It was not a good movie. But yeah, she's back. They're doing. I can't wait to see the videos tomorrow. People like, oh, Marvel's so woke, and they got Jane Foster as Thor like they did in the comics, and Thor has to be a woman now. I can't. Oh man, I know it's coming. And then we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I'm not sure when all of these are coming out, or like what row they're coming out, because it didn't really specify. It just said like these movies gonna be. Well, it said that Black Widow's coming out in May 2020. The Eternals coming out November 6, 2020. So far, until they get updated, until they get changed at some point. Falcon and Winter Soldier fall 2020. These are like TV shows. These are gonna be like Disney Plus. Shang-Chi is February 12th, 2020. This is a movie. Hey, I seen this guy, and Shang-Chi. He was on it's a Just Kidding News. It's a YouTube channel that one of the Asian guys that's playing in this. He was on that. They say I know he's an actor, man. You get Wanda Vision Spring 2020, Loki Spring 2021, and Doctor Strange May 7th, 2021. So this is the all the what ifs in the summer too. I'm talking. So they doing that. That seems like that's gonna be one of the last things in the phase. Oh well, no, but Hawkeye. But I think that's Disney Plus. Yeah, Hawkeye's Disney Plus. Yeah, it's a TV show. And that's fall 2020 Hawkeye. I wonder if they're gonna have his daughter come in. I know she's a character like in the comic books. Thor is November 5th, 2020. Natalie Portman played Jane Foster. Taika Waititi, Tessa Thompson is coming back. The Valkyrie. Power returning Thor. I wonder what they're gonna say. Why she becomes Thor? Because I know in the comic books he wasn't worthy of some shit that Blade is to be determined. We don't know yet. It's interesting that they brought that out, but they don't know when it's gonna be released. I mean, Ali definitely looks the part. He needs to me he needs to bulk up a little bit. I mean, I don't usually make a big deal like people say, what's his name? Robert Pattinson needs to bulk up. I've seen people say that, but I mean, if you look at Christian Bale, he got big for Batman Begins and then lost all that weight as the next two movies went on. So, and the third one made sense because he hadn't been Batman for like 8 years. Or was it 8 years? Well, he hadn't been Batman for years. So it made sense. But he still lost like a lot of weight. He was slim. So, and Robert Pattinson is slimmer, even though he's still athletic, but he's bigger. But I think he can bulk up a little bit. I don't think he needs to be like people tell me he needs to be like Ben Affleck. He don't need to be that big. But Batman is not really that big in most things, besides like Dark Knight Returns, shit like that. But he wasn't big than Ben Affleck. But like in most things, Batman is slim. I remember when Ben Affleck got cast, people were saying Batman shouldn't be big. He's a ninja. That was what people would say. He should be big. He's a ninja. And Ben Affleck is too big. And then they called him like Fat Batman and all this shit. So now it's weird. People are like, well, Robert Pattinson needs to bulk up. He's too skinny and all that stuff. It's just funny. I'm sure it's not the same people, but it's just funny when I hear that. One's too fat and Batman's not that big. One's too slim and he needs to bulk. But the Doctor Strange, I haven't really seen anything. I mean, it says multiverse, which they've alluded to in Spider-Man Far From Home. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But I know some people, because DC has pretty much been doing a multiverse thing with their TV shows and their movies and say all this stuff supposedly exists in like a multiverse type thing. And Marvel has been a continuous, everything is in this same universe type thing. Even a TV show, which it seems that Kevin Feige does not pay attention to, because you have a person who played Cottonmouth on Luke Cage playing Blade, like he's dead, and those shows don't exist anymore. So they might as well just have been written out of continuity as far as the MCU is concerned. But and plus, like I said, Kevin Feige didn't care about those shows at all. So he kept saying, "Oh yeah, eventually they'll come in eventually, to the show. We have secondary characters. We have like I forget the chick's name played Lady Sif, but she's on like another TV show now with Blind Spot or some shit." And he's like, "Yeah, they had her on there. Like everybody wanted to see the Avengers or at least one of the Avengers show up, but no one ever did." Remember that awkward interview where Clark Gray and all the Avengers were like on, I think it was like Jimmy Fallon or something. He was like, "Hey, when y'all gonna come, be on my show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?" And then Robert Downey Jr. was like, he was like, "Let my people call your people." Nobody else even said it. And Robert Downey Jr. just kind of being funny about it. They're like, shit, it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna, how much they have to, especially Robert Downey Jr., how much money he demands. Like, they weren't even gonna ask him. But I'm very curious about this doc. Like, what are they going to introduce? Are they going to do it like kind of like a what was it called? Clone Wars or not Clone? That was Star Wars. Like they had that Clone Saga with Spider-Man. I wonder if they're going to do that with Spider-Man or are they going to do that with Doctor Strange, where it's a bunch of different Doctor Stranges from different multiverses, and they have to stop a threat together. It takes all of them to stop a threat. So I'm curious if they're going to do that with this multiverse madness. I wonder if that's a working title. It's gonna end the multiverse of madness. Like Marvel could just really do whatever now, and people would just accept it. Either they'll say it's okay, you can watch it once and then never watch it again, or it's the best thing in movie history, better than anything else that has ever been. But we have to wait. But the thing I'm most anticipating more is Blade and Shang-Chi. Because maybe I talked about them, you probably see that. But like I said, I like martial arts shit, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, I'm sure they're gonna have great fight scenes for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm curious how long any of these are going to last, like these TV shows on Disney Plus. I don't know. They could be great. I mean, look at the Marvel shows on Netflix. I mean, yeah, I will say. I mean, you had Daredevil, which season 1 was great, or at least I thought it was great. Season 2 was like, it's kind of like okay. I thought it was great when they had like the first half was great, and the rest of that season was kind of like whatever. And then season 3 was great. Luke Cage, I thought season 1 was pretty good. I actually liked season 2 a little bit more than season 1. But I thought the overall both of those seasons was pretty good. The Punisher, I thought season 1 was okay. I'm still trying to get through season 2. Like I stopped watching a while ago. I can't remember the episode, but it was when they were storming the police station. After that, I haven't been back to watch it. And I watched both seasons of Iron Fist, which I thought they were okay. I mean, they definitely had their share of problem. But it could be because they at least had some martial arts in it. But I mean, the choreography wasn't great. But it kind of was. I don't know. But season 2, I will say I did not really dig that much. And I don't know. The guy who plays Iron Fist kind of gets on my nerves. But the character gets on my nerves. And what was it? Jessica Jones. Camera stuff. I like season 1 more so because of the Purple Man. And then season 2, I still haven't gotten through it. I was watching. I think I got like maybe through half of it. But I still haven't. Wait a minute. Did I finish season 2? No, I only get through half of it because season 3 is out now. Yeah. So it keeps saying I'm gonna go back to that. But I don't know. So without the Purple Man, I was like, I'm not really into this. But anyway, that's all we got from Marvel. I saw that they have some other stuff coming out from Comic-Con. I saw they have Brandon Routh is playing Superman in the TV show. He's gonna be. I don't know if he's going to be his Superman from the movie, or if he's gonna be something else. Because I saw he like opened his shirt like Superman, and as he had, it looked like the Kingdom Come S. So unless he's gonna play that version of Superman, I don't know, or if that's gonna be his version, just gonna be much older. Yeah, he's gonna be, but now he's Kingdom Come Superman. I'm not sure, but we have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, but Blade and Shang-Chi is what I'm looking forward to the most. I'm sure, and I'm actually looking forward to the what ifs because I always like when they every comic book has main continuity. I always like when they have like what if, because the creators can do really whatever they want in the story and just let the imagination just go rampant. I'm also curious about the Thor. I like to see like a Jane Thor. I like to see her Thor. It's just a little different change of pace than the Thors we've gotten. And then I like that they brought Natalie Portman because I ain't gonna let no, I don't care, but for some reason it almost felt like they had bad blood between. It felt like the Hugo Weaving thing where he did not want to come back to play the Red Skull. It seemed like he was more. He hated. I mean, from what he said, like he hated more the makeup and having to deal with that every day than anything else. But it must have been something. It couldn't just be that. I've seen people who be in makeup much longer than that, and they do it, and they're fine with it. But it must have been that on top of something else. And he was like, he did not want to come back. And because the way he was talking, almost like he didn't want to even come back in a Marvel period to play anything. So, but they probably like can't because he's been the Red Skull and we've seen his actual face. If he was just the Red Skull the whole time and we never saw his human face, that might be different. But like I said, but Mahershala Ali, he was in Luke Cage. Plus, like I said, Kevin Feige don't care about those shows. Like, he talked about them like they're crossing over. He really didn't care about those shows. If he cared about them, how come none of the stuff that happened on the show crossed over into the movies? Because he's like, what I do makes the most money, so I make the rules, pretty much. And especially he go to his boss Bob Iger, and he's like, Bob knows. So, but anyway, hope you all enjoyed my video, everybody. Let me know if I missed anything or anything new come up. Like I said, I haven't read anything else. This is something I read earlier today, and I have reading a little bit, but this article I opened up like hours ago. And I just left it open just in case I decided to do this video. So there might be. Well, I did close. I opened up again. The same article came up, so I don't know if anything else has come up. But anyway, let me know if I missed anything or if anything else is in the works for Marvel. I know they supposed to be. I did read, or I saw something about Fantastic Four, and I watched like they was interviewing Kevin Feige. He kind of just like passively mentioned it. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah, we're definitely doing it. It was more like, yeah, we get around to it type thing. And they talked about the X-Men. It seemed like, and the way he was talking, seemed like they want to do something completely different than what's been done with X-Men. So I don't know if they're gonna look at what's been done. It's like, okay, we're not doing any of that. So get everybody in the room who's gonna be working on it. All that shit that they did, they've already done. We're not doing any of that. So they do something completely new, or they might do some of it. People say that we're not doing any of that, but then they do, end up doing some of it. Man, my eyes. But anyway, let me know what you all thought. Like, what is happening? And what are you most anticipating out of Phase 4? Is it, what ifs or the Eternal, whatever, the Thor, Blade? I know a lot of people seem to be interested in Blade because I've been waiting for Blade a long time. I saw Wesley Snipes talking about. I thought maybe they can bring. Apparently, he's still supposed to be involved in this Blade. So, but I mean, he's not playing Blade because I watched Kevin Feige say it's Mahershala Ali. So, unless he's gonna be like play the Whistler type character, maybe. But maybe he'll be another like not Blade, but like another vampire hunter who's half vampire, but not Blade, but acts like Blade. I ain't gonna lie, I did really want Michael J. White, but I'll wait and see what they come up with Mr. Ali. I hold my judgment until. But like I said, let me know what you all think. What are you most anxious for in the comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.